Welcome back, guys. My name's Roberto and I am the official juicer for Watford, known as, of course, FPL Yellow Army. You can follow me there at Roberto Hollis9 on Twitter, Roberto_the_pro on Instagram, and of course FPL Yellow Army on YouTube and Roberto the Hornet on YouTube. But make sure you smash a like on the video and comment on this video what are your thoughts on my thoughts on this Brighton game. And yeah, get sure you've subscribed to FPL Juice and like all the videos. The Tuesday vids, absolutely banging on 8:30. You don't want to miss it. But in today's video, we'll be looking at the options in that seaside visit to Brighton and Hove Albion. And it will be an interesting one in game week 2, the clash away from home. Your all Liverpool and all Man City assets. All right, maybe you'll look at that. But no. Look at Watford for this Brighton game, the clash against the Seagulls. And yeah, make sure you do go on to enjoy it. And we're going to talk about what I'm going to say as the best assets. And we'll start off with who are the most obvious players to have, the most likely, key players for this fixture. Well, I think for one of them, Ismail Assar. Off the back of that Villa game, I just think, he's going to go again. He's just going to be good in that game. Brighton obviously have a decent defence. They are one of the fancy defences, but I think with that injury to Lamptey, they can get at Brighton, and I think Ismail Assar is just a quality asset at the minute. Also up front, I think why not a bit of Troy Deeney. He scored that iconic goal for Watford in the Championship when we got promoted in 14-15 against Brighton, but generally he's on penalties when he's playing, and I think he's a solid option. Also, make sure you look at the midfield option of in that middle of the park, looks like an attacking player. Luaza could be really, really decent for a budget option, and 5.5 million is a decent price for him. And then finally, I think for this Brighton game, you've got to consider a little bit of Emmanuel Denise, because all right, it wasn't an amazing debut, but I think he can do something here. It's a really nice price at 5 million, and I think he could really go for it in this match. In terms of this fixture against Brighton in game week 2, I think that injury wise we're looking fairly decent. The prices, obviously we've seen a few price changes, but not many for Watford, and off the back of that Villa game, I guess you could say that Brighton want to go for this game, but we know that this is a very important one. Likely lineup: Bachmann in goal. Once again, I'm going to go for the 4-3-3 formation, and on the left back spot, we're going to go for Adam Messina, and then centre backs Sierralta and Troost-Ekong. Right back, we're going to go with Kiko Femenia. I think he might return. And then in midfield, we're going to go for the same as the Villa game: Cleverley, Etebo and Luaza. And then up front, we're going to go for, on that left-hand side, Ken Sema. And then up front, Troy Deeney. And on that right-hand side, Ismaila Sarr. But you could easily see Cucho start this one. In terms of differentials, at just 0.1% owned, I think you've seriously got to consider a little bit of Ken Sema. Could be really, really decent for this match. And also consider some of the more differential defenders, your likes of Sierralta, who doesn't have much goal threat, but Brighton do concede a lot of set-piece goals. So we know Sierralta's strong in the air. That could be a really good investment. Now, also, things to think about for captain possibilities. I mentioned Sarr in that last Aston Villa game, but I think if this game is going to go any way, then I think I would back Watford. But generally, I think this is a kind of tight game that you might not be overly thrilled to watch. It might be a cagey one. So for that reason, I'm going to back a defender to get the clean sheet. But equally, I think Bachmann will have a really, really good game. So, I'm not saying captain goalkeepers every week, but if you had to captain Daniel Bachmann one week, I would say this one. But generally, on a serious note, I think that the most likely captaincy contender for Watford this week has to be up front Troy Deeney, because he's our talisman. It's just as simple as that, really. And then also, if you want to go for a differential captaincy, I think, honestly, seriously consider a little bit of Luaza, because I think he's got so much to give. The signing from FC Nantes, he is going to be a classic player for Watford this season. Now we're going to talk a little bit about, what my likely opinion is on this Brighton match. I think it should be a more winnable game than that Villa one, but ultimately I'm confident enough. Brighton are obviously going to be a team going for mid-table this season, but they do have a few weaknesses and they are struggling for goals, so that could be perfect for someone like Daniel Backman in this team. And I think Kiko Femenia hopefully gets a few more attacking returns here. So all in all, I think this could be a really tough game in the fact that Brighton have a strong defence, but it's less tough because we've also got a strong defence and they've got a weak attack. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. Make sure you do, as I said, smash a like on it and get your thoughts down in the comments. What are your favourite Watford assets going into this game? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.